So this is episode 40 of where we got it wrong. Andy enters Ejike's house and gives him a hot slap. You know, I'm beginning to understand this slap that Mr. Aloy puts in all of his scenes. You know, just like when you read a novel of a military dictatorship, you always see prison. There's always a prison because the military will always take people to the prison. When you speak out, you are going to prison. When you write something, you are going to prison. When you misbehave, you are going to prison. You know, that is how this slap has been in almost all the scenes of this series. And in this episode 40 is Andy slaps Ejike. And I was wondering, how can a young man walk into another young man's house and give that person a slap? You know, now I know that slap usually clears the doubts. You know, usually opens the person's eyes, because I don't see how Ejike does not see through that he's good friend, that the young man wants his downfall by all means. The last episode, Ejike warned him not to ever advise him to do away with Muna, and now in episode 40 he is very close to taking Muna out of Ejike's life, because Ejike has opened his mouth to say that he felt that Muna is a strong woman, but now that he's beginning to doubt the strength of Muna, because to him Muna could not hold a pregnancy. And I'm wondering, you that is Ejike, courageous billion, you are expecting Muna to be a strong woman, to maintain his strength, and yet the person she's married to is as weak as anything you can think of. How can you not know that he goat of a friend is giving you bad advice? How can you not know that Andy is the one that wants the best for you? Look at you, you were there. You pushed your wife and she fell down. And you were there looking at her. If not for Andy that rushed Mona to the hospital, what were you doing? A man that pushed his wife and the wife fell down and was almost in coma. You are there shaking. What else is the definition of weakness? What else is the definition of weakness, if I may ask? You know, the good thing is that thank God for Andy and that Mona's girlfriend. I don't always remember her name. You know, thank God for the both of them. They're the ones that are sensible, you know, around Mona and Ejike. But you see, at this point in this episode 40, Ejike needs another hot slap. And I'm sure when Mona's mother hears about this and comes around, there's no way that Ejike will not receive that slap that befits him, because somebody needs to slap him, so that he can clear his doubts, so that his senses can return. Because I don't know why a strong woman as strong as Mona, you know, will maintain she will maintain her strength, you know, with a weak husband as weak as courageous billion. Well, it looks like I'm sounding very harsh, but you know, it's so painful for Ejike to come to that hospital and say that so Mona couldn't hold pregnancy. And you know, the funny thing is that even before he came to that hospital, you know, he already, you know, the he-goat friend, you know, him and the he-goat friend have planned how they are going to, you know, say that Andy is the one that killed Mona. So for them, Mona is just going to die. What kind of nonsense is this? Well, I think I'm going to end it here. But I know Courage has been one person that will never take a good advice. When he acted as Vivian's husband in another wrong marriage, he will never take a good advice. Well, we are watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and God bless you.